This is an urgent message for you, and God says you cannot afford to ignore this moment. Archangel Michael is speaking to you through these words, and every line you are about to read carries the weight of heaven itself. Don't try to skip this. Don't think it's just another set of words on a page. This is different. This is divine. This is personal. This is for you. One choice, one decision, one response to this message can change your destiny forever. You've been crying inside for answers, and God says He has chosen this moment to pour them out. God says you have been walking through a storm, and sometimes you have wondered if anyone sees your pain. Heaven has been watching you, and Archangel Michael has been standing guard, even in the nights when you thought you were alone. There is a reason you're seeing this right now, and if you close your heart to it, the blessing waiting for you could slip away. God is begging you to read carefully because one choice, the choice you make right now, will decide whether you step into blessing or step into disaster. You have been in a spiritual battle that has drained you. At times you felt like giving up, but God says, do not give up now. The enemy has been trying to confuse your mind, to make you feel small, to whisper lies that you are not chosen, that you will not succeed, that no miracle is coming. But God says the devil is a liar, and you must not believe the voice of despair. This message is proof that heaven is intervening for you. If you accept this divine word, everything will shift. But if you close your ears, the storm will grow darker. Archangel Michael says, this is your time of decision. You are standing at a crossroad, and one path leads to blessing, protection, unexpected miracles, and open doors. The other leads to loss, regret, and missed destiny. God is shouting through this message, don't let fear or doubt blind you. You prayed for help, and help is here. You asked for a sign, and this is the sign. Do not say later. Do not say tomorrow. Heaven says now. God is reminding you of the tears you cried in silence. Every tear has been counted, and none of them were wasted. The angels were there when you broke down, when you thought no one cared, when you carried burdens too heavy for your heart. Archangel Michael says your strength has not been ignored, your pain has not been unseen. Heaven has been recording everything, and now is the moment when reward and justice are about to be released. But you must open your spirit to receive it. God says, I am sending this word because danger is near, but blessing is also near. One step in the wrong direction could bring pain, but one step in the right direction will unlock miracles you've been waiting for. Don't be careless. Don't think this is coincidence. This is the mercy of God giving you a warning before it's too late. You have been under attack because you are chosen. The enemy does not fight those who are empty. He fights those carrying destiny. That's why your life has been harder than others. That's why you felt battles in your family, in your finances, in your relationships. Archangel Michael says the enemy wanted to destroy you, but you are still standing because God's hand never left you. Even in your weakest hour, the angels were guarding your destiny. That is why you are reading this right now, because your story is not over. God says, this message is not for everyone. This is for you. I am speaking directly into your soul. Don't share this lightly. Don't doubt it. Don't throw it away. God has set His eyes on you for a reason. The blessings waiting for you are too great to miss, and the warning is too serious to ignore. This is the moment of decision. Archangel Michael says, the door is about to open, but you must walk through it. Heaven cannot force you. Destiny requires your yes. God has placed before you life and blessing, but you must choose. If you choose faith, if you choose to believe, if you choose to open your heart, then protection, abundance, and breakthroughs will flood your path. If you close yourself, you will remain where you are, stuck in the same cycle, while heaven's opportunities pass by. God says, I don't want you stuck anymore. I don't want you crying in secret anymore. I don't want you doubting your worth anymore. I created you for more, and I am calling you to rise now. You are chosen. You are seen. You are loved. You are protected. You are destined for greatness, but it hangs on one choice: what you do with this word. Archangel Michael is pleading, take this seriously. You have prayed, God, give me a sign. This is your sign. You have asked, God, speak to me. These are His words. Do not reject them. Do not brush them off. The blessing is closer than you think, but the enemy wants to distract you in this very hour so you miss it. God is warning you, don't let the enemy win. God says, trust me now. Act now. Believe now. Everything can shift in an instant if you choose rightly. But if you delay, if you doubt, if you walk away, then the window will close, and the enemy will gain ground. This is why this message feels urgent, because it is urgent. Don't tell anyone this is just a message. It is your lifeline. Heaven says your destiny is hanging in the balance. This is the hour to decide. God is saying, I am here. I am with you. I will fight for you. But you must open your heart and say yes. God says, don't take this lightly. Don't scroll away. Don't tell yourself you will come back later. Heaven is warning you, later may be too late. This is why Archangel Michael is pressing on your heart right now. You are at a divine turning point. This is not just another ordinary day. This is the day when your choice can pull you out of pain and push you into blessing. Don't miss it. Don't let fear blind you. Don't let pride silence you. Don't let the enemy convince you that this message is not for you. This message is for you alone. God says you have been holding on to something in your heart that is hurting you. You smile, but behind the smile, there is deep exhaustion. You try to show strength, but inside, you've been carrying weights too heavy. Heaven saw you when you lay awake at night, staring into the darkness, asking questions like, "Why me? Why so much pain? Why do I feel like I'm being punished?" God says, "I never left you. You were never abandoned. I was with you even when you could not see me." Archangel Michael says the attacks against you have been fierce because your destiny carries power. The reason you've been pushed down, betrayed, left out, and broken is because the enemy saw what you carry long before you did. He tried to silence you before you could step into your purpose. But what the enemy meant for evil, God is about to turn for good. Every tear, every wound, every rejection is going to become the very thing that launches you higher. God says, "I allowed certain storms, not to destroy you, but to train you. I allowed certain people to walk away, not because you were unworthy, but because they were not chosen to go where I am taking you. I allowed certain delays, not because I wanted to punish you, but because I was preparing a greater door that is about to open. You may not see it yet, but heaven has been arranging things behind the scenes. Very soon, you will understand why things happened the way they did." Archangel Michael says, the battle in your life is about to break. The chains are about to snap. The darkness is about to lift. But you must hold on right now. You must believe this word. Don't walk away from it. This is not just encouragement, this is direction from heaven. If you follow it, you will see miracles. If you ignore it, you will feel the weight of missed destiny. God is begging you, choose wisely. God says you have been asking, when will it be my time? When will the breakthrough come? When will the blessing arrive? Heaven answers today, your time is near. You have been tested, you have been stretched, and now the release is approaching. But it will come suddenly, and you must be prepared. If your heart is open, you will catch it. If your spirit is distracted, you will miss it. You've been feeling a shift in your spirit lately. You sense that something is about to happen, even if you cannot explain it. That's because heaven has already begun moving things for you. Archangel Michael says angels have been dispatched to war on your behalf. That's why you felt strange resistance, sudden heaviness, or unexpected obstacles. It's the last push of the enemy before he loses his grip. Don't quit in the final stretch. God says, I am going to restore what was stolen. I am going to return what you lost. I am going to give you double for the pain you endured. But you must trust me enough not to walk away now. This is not the moment to doubt. This is not the moment to give up. This is the moment to say, yes, Lord, I believe. Heaven is leaning close to you, waiting for your answer. Archangel Michael is whispering urgently, your blessing is time-sensitive. What you do in this season matters more than you realize. The choice before you will determine the next chapter of your life. God says, choose me, and you will see protection, provision, and peace like never before. Choose the wrong path, and you will step into more pain. That's why this message feels heavy, because it is your destiny hanging in the balance. God says you will see sudden changes soon. The person who betrayed you will regret it. The one who left you will watch as you rise higher. The enemy who thought he destroyed you will see you shine brighter than ever. Every pain will be reversed, every loss will be compensated, and every delay will be redeemed. But this is tied to your obedience to this word. Don't doubt anymore. Don't wonder if you are loved. Don't ask if you are chosen. God says, I chose you long before you knew me. I called you by name long before you prayed your first prayer. I loved you even in your mistakes, even in your failures, even in your weakness. That's why He sent this word. That's why Archangel Michael is standing near you now. Because you are chosen, and you cannot afford to miss your moment. God says, don't stop reading. Don't let distractions steal this moment. This is the message you have been waiting for. This is the answer you cried for when you felt like nobody heard you. I am here. I am speaking. And I am telling you, your life is about to change. Archangel Michael says your battles have not been random. Every hardship you faced was tied to the greatness on your life. You thought it was bad luck, you thought it was unfair, you thought it was punishment, but it was warfare. The enemy attacked you because he saw your crown long before you saw it yourself. He saw your light when you couldn't see it. He feared your breakthrough because he knew once you stepped into it, nothing could stop you. God says, you almost let go. You almost gave up. You almost walked away. But something in you refused to die. That was me inside you, keeping you alive, keeping you moving, keeping you from collapsing completely. The fact that you are still breathing, the fact that you are still here, the fact that you are reading this is proof that your story isn't finished. I am not done with you. Your destiny is still unfolding. Archangel Michael says the enemy has tried to cloud your mind with lies. He told you that you are unworthy, that you will never succeed, that you will always struggle. But God says those lies break today. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not ordinary. You are chosen, handpicked, marked with heaven's seal. That is why the angels guard you. That is why miracles chase you. That is why this message reached you, because heaven refuses to let you go. God says, this is your turning point. Do not ignore this. Do not delay. The doors are opening. The chains are breaking. The blessings are prepared. But you must make the choice to receive. You have been standing in between two worlds, your past trying to pull you back, and your future calling you forward. God says, your past is over. The shame, the mistakes, the regrets, the guilt, they no longer define you. I am making all things new. What lies ahead of you is greater than what is behind you. Don't keep looking back. Look forward, for I am about to do a new thing in your life. Archangel Michael says you will soon see signs that confirm this word. Unexpected doors will open. People you lost will be replaced with better. Financial burdens will begin to ease. Peace will settle in your home. Strength will rise in your spirit. You will know it is not coincidence, it is confirmation. Heaven is aligning your steps, but you must walk boldly in faith. God says, stop doubting yourself. Stop hiding your light. Stop telling yourself you are not ready. I prepared you in the fire. I trained you in the storm. You are ready now. Step into your destiny. The enemy wanted you to think you were too broken to be used. But God says, I use broken vessels to pour out the greatest glory. Your scars will tell a story that heals others. Your pain will become someone else's hope. Your testimony will lift others out of despair. That's why the devil fought you so hard, because he knew the world would be touched by your survival. Archangel Michael says, do not be afraid of what is ahead. Fear is the weapon the enemy is using against you, but faith is your sword. Stand strong. You are not fighting alone. I am standing with you. Heaven is backing you. Victory is already written in your story. God says miracles are closer than you think. The answer you prayed for is already on its way. The help you need is already being dispatched. The turnaround is nearer than your eyes can see. You must not quit. You must not walk away from this word. If you hold on just a little longer, you will see what you've been waiting for. This is why heaven is saying, your choice matters now. One choice can release the floodgates of blessing, or one choice can close the door. Don't choose doubt. Don't choose fear. Don't choose silence. Choose faith. Choose trust. Choose to say, yes, Lord, I receive this word. God says, I love you more than you know. I care for you more than you realize. I have carried you through things you didn't even see. I fought battles you didn't know existed. And I will continue to protect you if you trust me. God says, this is not by accident. This is not coincidence. This moment is divine, this word is divine, and your eyes were chosen to see it. Don't treat this as ordinary because it is not. It is extraordinary. Heaven is leaning close to you right now, and I am whispering secrets of destiny into your heart. Archangel Michael says the enemy has been trembling because he knows your season is shifting. He tried to place roadblocks in your path, sudden confusion in your mind, unnecessary delays in your plans, but none of it could erase the promise of God. You may have felt delayed, but you were never denied. You may have felt silenced, but your voice is about to rise louder than before. You may have felt overlooked, but heaven has been preparing the perfect moment to reveal you. That moment is coming quickly. God says, every injustice you endured is going to be reversed. Every betrayal that broke your heart will become the setup for blessing. Every time you were mocked, I was writing vindication into your story. Every time you felt unworthy, I was preparing to crown you with favor. Every time you thought it was over, I was preparing a new beginning. You thought certain doors were closed forever, but God says, watch how I reopen them in a way that no man can shut. Watch how I create opportunities that don't make sense to the natural mind. Watch how I bring resources, connections, and answers from places you least expect. Archangel Michael says, you will see sudden shifts. One phone call, one message, one encounter, one decision will unlock what years of waiting could not. This is why this word is so urgent. It is warning you to stay alert, to stay open, to stay ready. Your blessing is not coming slowly, it is coming suddenly. God says, I need your yes. I need your trust. I need your heart surrendered. This is not about religion. This is not about rituals. This is about relationship. I am after your heart, not your performance. I am after your trust, not your perfection. I am after your surrender, not your fear. Say yes to me now, and I will show you wonders. You have been asking why certain people hurt you, why certain doors closed, why you lost things you thought you needed. God says, I was protecting you. Some people could not go where I am taking you. Some doors were not meant for you, no matter how badly you wanted them. Some losses were divine protection in disguise. Trust my wisdom even when you don't understand my ways. Archangel Michael says the heaviness that has been pressing on your spirit is about to lift. The depression, the anxiety, the confusion, they will break. The enemy has been trying to make you feel trapped, but freedom is at your doorstep. Chains are snapping even as you read this. Strongholds are collapsing. Curses are breaking. You are stepping into freedom, but you must believe it and walk in it. God says, I am not done with your story. I am not done with your family. I am not done with your dreams. The things you thought were dead, I can resurrect. The things you thought were lost, I can restore. The things you thought were over, I can make brand new. Archangel Michael says you are about to witness restoration in an area that felt impossible. Something you thought could never change is about to shift suddenly. Heaven is declaring that it is not too late. It is not over. The best part of your story has not even started yet. God says, I am calling you out of fear into faith. I am calling you out of despair into hope. I am calling you out of loneliness into love. I am calling you out of lack into abundance. I am calling you out of delay into acceleration. Your life is about to speed up in ways you never imagined. What took years will suddenly happen in days. Archangel Michael is commanding you, take this message seriously. Heaven will not repeat this lightly. You prayed, you cried, you begged, and this is the response. If you skip this, if you ignore this, if you treat it as nothing, then you will miss the very miracle you asked for. But if you open your heart and receive it, you will see answers come quickly. God says, I am standing at the door of your heart knocking. Open now. Don't delay. Don't postpone. Don't wait until tomorrow. The blessing is ready today. God says, I see the battles that nobody else sees. I see the thoughts that keep you awake at night. I see the weight you carry in silence, pretending to be strong for others while inside your heart trembles. I see how tired you are of holding it all together. And I am telling you, this is the moment when your load begins to lighten. This is the moment when I step in. Archangel Michael says, the heaviness around you is not permanent. It was an assignment against you, but assignments expire under heaven's command. The enemy wrote plans to break you, but heaven wrote promises to bless you. The enemy said you would fall, but heaven said you will rise. The enemy whispered, you will fail, but God declared, you will succeed. Whose report will you believe? God says, believe me. Trust me. I have never failed you, even when you thought I was silent. When you didn't see me, I was carrying you. When you didn't hear me, I was working for you. When you felt abandoned, I was closer than your very breath. You've been wondering why everything feels delayed. God says, delay is not denial. Delay was preparation. I was stretching your faith, strengthening your spirit, sharpening your vision. I was setting things in order so that when the blessing comes, it will last and not slip through your hands. Trust the timing, it is perfect. Archangel Michael says the reason you've been under heavy attack lately is because your breakthrough is close. The enemy always fights hardest at the edge of victory. That's why the last season felt unbearable. It was the final battle before your release. If you hold on just a little longer, you will see everything turn in your favor. God says, your name is being spoken in rooms you have not entered. Your future is being prepared in places you have not yet seen. I am aligning people, opportunities, and resources for you right now. Don't think I have forgotten you. Don't think I am late. I am precise. I am timely. I am exact. You will soon see a door open that you thought was closed forever. You will soon receive news that makes you cry tears of joy. You will soon step into blessings that will make the pain of your past look small in comparison. God says, your testimony will shock even you. What I am about to do will make you say, only God could have done this. Archangel Michael says, guard your heart in this hour. Not everyone around you can handle where God is taking you. Some people were only meant to be part of your past, not your future. Don't force connections that heaven has already released. Don't chase what walked away. Trust that God removes for a reason and replaces with better. God says, the pain you endured will not be wasted. The betrayal, the rejection, the loss, it will all be turned into fuel for your elevation. The very things that tried to break you will become the foundation for your strength. You will inspire others because you survived. You will lead others because you overcame. You will heal others because you endured. Archangel Michael says heaven is releasing protection around you now. Attacks against your mind will break. Attacks against your family will break. Attacks against your finances will break. The covering of heaven is thick around you, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. God says, I have heard your prayers. I have seen your faithfulness even when you felt weak. I have counted your tears. And now I am sending answers. Some will come quickly, others will unfold over time, but all will come. Trust me. Believe me. Stand with me.